You on?
All right? We like to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Double honors to our apostles, our bishops, our elders, and the Akim push the truth out week in and week out in truth and sincerity. All right? So, like the scriptures say, judgment is going to begin at the house of Israel. But before that, these women that are at ease, they're going to start feeling it too, man. They're going to start feeling it because they've been cushioned and propelled in this world through Esau with his feminist movement and women liberation movement. They've been made gods, and they became cocky and proud. And now they about to feel it, how hard it really is. They're going to get that hardship that men been having. All right?
Isaiah chapter 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
Ye women that are at ease. Mainly our tribes, the so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans, and then these other women. All right? They're going to feel it too, the other nations, because they're at ease. This economic system throughout the world, and mainly here in America and other thriving countries, is geared to propelling women, empowering them, man.
Can I catch you something real quick? The reason why you hear a lot of women saying on social media, I don't need a man, because social media is taking care of them. They got a platform on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
They can go to OnlyFans and get money. They can not only that, they can
They can do on Twitch.
They can do another thing on Twitch. They got Tinder.
Isn't that for gaming though?
Yeah, but you know what they do? They'll put on a tight ass show with their titties out. They're not even good at the game.
Oh yeah, niggas just watching just for that.
Drinking milk or playing with a banana and shit.
Yeah, then they get up, they use the Bible site,
and then put a link to their OnlyFans.
And then they got on they got on some tight ass shorts. You can see their butt cheeks hanging out. So dudes be seeing them like, oh, and next you know, you see, like you said, on the link, the OnlyFans page. You know what I mean?
Link to the OnlyFans page.
Into the OnlyFans or so whatever they got that they're using, they get the platform that's making them feel like they don't need a man. They don't need a man, truly. They got OnlyFans. You got people that's making. You got women that's making hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yo, women are doing better than men right now.
Yeah.
Like a lot of women got their own place and shit together and all that. By like 22, you got a little side bitch. She 22, you go on her spot like, yo, what the fuck? Got it together, bro.
Yeah, she got a ride. She got a house. Her shit is in order. I'm talking about. You got shit like, oh, she opened the cabinet, mad food. You like, oh, right on, bro. Am I lying?
I don't know.
Nah, they're young and they got it together. Back in the days, they was young. They didn't have it together. They depended on the men.
The man is fucked up. The man 30, still living with your parents and shit. You just can't get it together, bro. It's harder for some reason. But these women, they school, got the, you're like, wow.
This is a metropolis. And the metropolis I got this from the Apostle Cabal. A metropolis is like a city and it's created for the needs of women. Why do you think when they did that Survivor, they did a competition thing with women and men? The men were thriving. Everybody had their own levels of what they was doing. You had the man that was fishing, the man that was building the tents and everything. Everybody was in order, but the women was bugged out, about to die. They had to come to the men and get some food. You remember that, right? Survivor Series?
Yeah, Bear Grylls.
Yeah.
They had gave the woman, even if it's unlawful, they gave the woman a pig to kill to eat.
They couldn't even
Instead of them killing it, they named the pig and kept it as a pet.
Yeah, they had their water contaminated like by day 2. They fucking wasted mad time walking around in circles, not building a fire. They're all kind of fucked up. They need a man for guidance, but in this society, and you know what's so crazy about this society? Men make the society easy for women. Because who's the one that is paving the streets and making sure the electricity works? We're doing all the physical, laborious job that keep the shit up. And you know what these women turn around and say? Men ain't shit, men don't do nothing. Meanwhile, hey, Andrew Tate brings it out. The reason you're able to walk around in them skimpy garments,
because men protect you.
It's because men are protecting you. Men are the ones that are letting you do this shit at the same time you turn around and say, fuck them.
And when you can accept that accountability, that you know what,
they can't, bro.
If you can accept that, okay, you know what, he's right. I have privilege because men are protecting us, and we say we look down upon men, but who uphold the society? Who's doing he said them shrimp you eat, them crabs you eat. Who's risking their lives on them boats, man? Watch them shows, man. The fishermen, when they, you know,
I
think it's called
another
catch.
up, I gotta,
It's called catch.
That
Yeah.
is catch.
Yeah.
Who's you? Do you see women on them shits?
nah. And I got another one. That's doing it. That's cutting them lumber. Them lumber, the dudes that cut them trees. That's a dangerous ass job.
Yeah, it is.
Another thing too. Men design your feminine products.
Yep. So,
Oh yeah.
so these women, they're at ease because what's happening is men are footing a society for women to go forth. That's why it's called a metropolis. Once again, you go to the city right now, a woman ain't got to worry about anything. She can go to the corner store and get a goddamn burger and cheese with some fries. She can have a sit, take her down into BBQs and buy her own full course meal. You know what I mean? So it's easy.
That's why you losing them. That's why you losing them goodies now. The Section 8, the welfare,
Oh, Trump is
and
doing
all
that.
these other things. Yeah, man.
Now he passed
Trump came bearing gifts.
That's right. Now Trump passed a law whereas newcomers on Section 8, they only get up to 2 years. But the people that's on Section 8 for 20 years and plus, they got, I'm saying he's giving them.
You gotta work at least 20 hours or something like that.
Yeah, you gotta work 20 hours, yeah.
He's like tired of just like, yo, we just giving them free money.
You gotta work 20 hours. You gotta, so that means you paying half and the government's paying half. Then that's only for a certain amount of time. You working them hours and you can be able to save money because you ain't really paying no bills because the government is paying your bills still, but you gotta work the 20 hours to give you a chance to save your money, to get you, you know, in public house, you know what I'm saying? To get you out of public house, to get you
Talked about
on
that
your feet.
woman that she was getting paid like $45,000 a year from all these different government programs and all type of shit. She ain't never worked for like 20 years. She had like 8 kids and all that, so they was just finessing the fuck out of the system.
And
This shit caters to women, bro. You know, we was talking about this, bro. Those like when it comes to like, you know, moving into new places and stuff like that, any type of new building, they cater not only to women but motherless women and shit like that.
Mhm.
So
yeah, so I gotta
go back. No, that's my first time, brother. So, rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my advice, you careless daughters.
They're careless, man. They careless. They move around all types of hours. They're not responsible. All right. They're not responsible. They're getting abroad, moving carelessly, wearing all kind of things at different times of the hour, man.
Oh, that bitch in DR.
Yeah.
That bitch in DR that went missing. She was out there in DR and she got drunk with her friend and she just went off with a stranger. Some Edomite. Now the Edomite is in custody being questioned, but now they can't find her. But that's a careless thing to do. You vacation to some country. They be doing this. Get fucking lit and walk off with some random dude, bro.
Yeah.
And then when they get split in half, oh shit, what? No, because you gotta take some accountability, like the brother was saying earlier, bro. You don't do no shit like that.
You gotta know the layout of the land.
especially they know you're a tourist.
Yeah,
And
no,
then you got these Edomites that prey on, and then you got people that prey on other women that go to these bars and they drunk and they tourists and they not from the country.
They spike they drink the roofies and all that.
Yeah, they want to say they roofie you or they put a mick in your drink and you know you, like you said, staggering off into the darkness where they don't even see you no more.
Yeah, now you getting traffic.
Like real quick, it's a movie called Taken with Liam Nelson,
Yeah.
where his daughter and her friend go on a trip somewhere in Europe, and you got guys that are scouts that just basically just scout out these girls. They kidnap them, they take them to like some underground ship, and then they sell them on like the auction, and sometimes they sell them to the highest bidder for that bidder to torture them.
Yeah, just like that movie Hostile. And it's another movie
That's
it's
real
called,
life
it's
shit,
another
though,
movie, it's called, I forgot the name of the movie, but it was this dude, he's a Puerto Rican dude, he's a well-known actor, but he had a shop over in Lithuania, a tattoo shop. And what he was doing was, he was supposed to be a tattoo artist, but what he was doing was he had a lucrative business because he was dealing with rich people, you know, in high places. What he would do is, he was making portraits out of the people's skin, off their back, cut them out, you know what I mean, and make skin, make a portrait of them, tattoo this, you know, make a. I don't know how he did it, but I forgot the name of the movie. But when I go home, I gotta save. I'm gonna put it. It's a good movie. That shit was good. And he was grooming this chick named Amy, that he kidnapped her. He got her, slapped her around, but he didn't bruise her. He was like, nah. But the chick that he had groomed, that was doing the cutting and everything, she was bugged out. So Amy wound up killing her, taking her spot. Yo, this is a good movie, man. I didn't even expect that ending, bro. I was like, oh shit.
I gotta watch that when I get the chance.
When I get a chance, now I forgot the name of the movie. Well, I can't pronounce it, to tell you the truth. I'm gonna say go on the thing
When
and
you find it, just send it in the camp, put it in the description.
yeah.
It says, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled.
You're gonna start feeling these pains that men have felt.
Feeling it now.
You're gonna feel it economically because all those high-paying jobs, they're gonna shut down. Any position can be shut down, even these survival industries. The survival industry will be nursing, medical, carpentry, electrician. You got women in all those fields, man. The lights could go out on those positions too.
But they're not doing the hardcore work. They're doing the desk jobs.
They just want a top job.
And the
Like
quality.
equal rights is no bullshit. They want equity, not equality.
Yeah, the office positions, man.
Right. You know, this dude Trump too, he was exposing a lot of DEI hires. Diversity, equity, inclusion, meaning they just picking people to fit a quota and not really the best qualified, yes, right? It's not being met by merit. Now, so people are gonna kind of scrutinize these bitches now, like, yo, we just giving these high-paying jobs out to these bitches that say they want to work like men, but why men don't get paid the same? One, y'all don't want to work the same amount of hours. Y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just go to vacation all the time.
And the man is always cutting what you slack off on. Like,
Right,
there's a lot of stuff like to be on the job where I be on the
Don't like
job.
working, bro. They just go to work to gossip and talk shit.
Oh, they gotta go home. They got children. They gotta leave early. Oh, this and that. And then the Mel, we might have an afternoon assignment, an end of day assignment. Well, we gotta fix up what they slacked on.
That's how it
You know what I mean? Like, yo, you know.
Right. It says, "Ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come."
Yeah, so you ain't gonna have them government programs. Oh, and the child support and all that. Like, this one dude I know on my job, I won't mention his name. He told me like, yo, he put his woman through nursing school and shit, and then she got big up. She rose up money wise, and she was like, you should want more for yourself. He was like, my motherfucking career paid for your nursing shit. So then, I guess they want him getting a divorce, and then she tried to come with that child support. He said, oh yeah, I want alimony then. I'm gonna sign up for alimony. He said, nah, we can keep the current arrangement. So yeah, your ass is being brought for alimony now, because you the breadwinner. Mm-hmm. Yeah, your money is higher.
The UFC fighter.
And he can show receipts.
Yeah.
Got it.
The UFC
It's
fighter.
Israel Adesanya.
Yeah. Yo, he making over $15 million. He ain't married her. It was his girlfriend, some Edomite chick, for a year, less than a year, and she was like, "Oh, I feel like I'm suing him. I feel like I'm entitled to half of his earnings." He only been for like 9 months. Then she sued him for court, but come to find out, she's a real estate tycoon that got this worth over over $1 million. You know what I mean? Over $1 million. Like, I think it was $4 or $5 million she was worth. So what happened was, to make a long story short, she took him to court and sued him, couldn't find out his assets was in his mother's name. And a lot of Jake is doing that now, especially them dudes that's they doing
Gotta protect this shit, bro.
from Middle Eastern, from that area over there. They put their assets in their parents' name, and their parents get them what they want, but it's in their name.
Right.
So when they come over here and they meet a westernized thinking woman, and she thinking, I'm gonna get this nigga after a while. When you go to court, you ain't got shit. She wound up paying him $500,000.
There you go. That's it.
That's what you get.
You got what you get, bitch.
That's right. It says, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble ye women that are at ease, be trouble ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
Yeah, you gonna be in the morning, cause you gonna, all those outlets you had is gonna be taken away from you, man. You're gonna be at the bottom. You're gonna be at the bottom, right on. You're gonna be in the same position as a man you despise, man. You know what I mean?
And that's gonna get us 10 pounds of flesh off you.
Yeah.
And that 10 pounds of flesh is revenge for all the shit you put them through, the child support, getting them locked up, doing this, doing that to them, cheating on them, treating them dirty.
Yeah.
He gonna get not a pound of flesh, he gonna get 10 pounds of flesh.
These women be with a man and they go fuck their best friend.
Yeah, that's
Like,
crazy.
it's vindictive. Like, not only do they want to destroy the relationship, but they want to destroy the relationship the man had with a man he grew up with in
Yeah.
real life. But these women are demons, bro.
And
Spiteful.
destroy their
Spiteful,
character.
yeah.
They do that and then try to push it out on social media, trying to destroy their character at
Yeah.
the same time.
Oh, well, Alan's on. We got on him last week, you know, but that woman,
She was a product of the whole poison.
yeah, she destroyed this whole nigga shit. Now, for the record, Ken, this is the thing too, because he said that didn't happen, that whole pegging shit. She said it did.
I don't believe it.
But I don't. So here's the thing, right? Alizar, you known for lying, bro. Not bro, but you known for lying. You see, if you had a good name, like, okay, well, nah, this bitch is lying, but you known for lying.
But she had receipts.
Right.
The
Now,
text
but
messages,
that don't
remember?
mean that she fucked.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because trust me, bro, a woman can say anything.
yeah, but she had receipts. They was going through text messages.
Right,
He
but-
ordered this shit, you know what I mean?
Right, but when you watch the video in context, what he's saying is she had a freak ass fetish. They both had a freak ass fetish. Her freak ass fetish was
She wanted to dominate a man.
with it, right? And he said to save again. This is if he's telling the truth. He said to save his marriage, he was trying to do that to keep her around. That's what he's saying.
I'm
okay?
not doing none of that.
Now, hold on, brother. Right. Now, his fetish, again, both demonic, was he liked to see Jake women get dominated by Edomite men. So they were role playing, again, according to him, they were role playing this sick ass fetish. Now, what he was saying was that was off. Like, we shouldn't have been playing like that. He repented of that. Whatever. That's what he was saying that whole shit was wicked.
How about him being a whoremonger, picking this woman out on
Yeah,
TV?
right, but again, that's more has to come out, but it looks like that was the whole fetish shit. Like, sure, they that's what it looked like they were doing.
And then homeboy had the dude that was talking with the big ass hairdo. He had pictures of him, of Jake women giving fellatio to Edomite girl.
Yeah, no, so Alizar sent what he was into to that woman. So that's like their private shit. Like, but this is what I was saying. I was like, every brother they think they do what they want, but it got to be in the confines of the scriptures, right? He was doing some shit outside of the scriptures. Demonic shit, and the Most High exposed it. So I'm not gonna confirm that this bitch did fuck him in the ass. I don't know if that's true or not, because woman can say anything. But the point is this: she completely destroyed this. One woman took everything. All them years you did and building all that. One woman just came and fucked your whole thing up.
You give him the benefit of the doubt.
It's not even like the benefit of the doubt thing. It's just like we can't prove either one.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
when you got some receipts, bro, from talking about doing that,
We got receipts proving that was some demonic ass conversations going on. We don't have an official proof that these guys got fucking ass. We
well,
don't.
I mean, I don't have that proof,
don't,
but
bro.
I mean,
That's just the truth. We don't.
that's just when you got a conversation being engaged in. But then again, you know what? Women could say things to destroy you.
Yeah, almost
And,
fight.
I mean, I had women try to do that to me too. Try not to say that no crazy freak shit, but try to destroy me by saying that I'm gonna tell your woman this, I'm gonna tell your woman that. Try to break up relationships. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean?
That shit happened to me mad times. Bro, I had a woman lie and said I raped her. When mind you, I tell the story all the time. That was because I found out she had a man that cut her off. And she wanted me to still pop it.
You told me that
She
story.
went to a man and said, this guy raped me, bro. And
See what I mean?
And I had another one where another woman came and tried to destroy my whole relationship, bro. Mad luck. So I know women do shit like that.
Yeah.
But the whole thing with Alizar is this guy's also a known liar. So it's not like you can say, well, nah, he doesn't. Nah, this guy was the one saying he made hidden accounts talking bad about brothers. So I'm just saying we do have proof that that freak fetish that they were into was satanic, demonic, and against the scriptures. But in terms of him getting popped in the ass, you only got that woman's word. Saying, which I do believe, if this bitch had video or something like that, she would have been released. That's what I think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see why she would hold it back.
Maybe he been allowed to do no video. Maybe you ain't put no video out there like that.
I'm just thinking if she had more like hard evidence than they freak ass conversation, that should have been out already.
Sure, leak
I mean,
that shit.
but maybe he didn't allow it. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I'm just going based off both videos.
Logic and reason.
His response. The logical thing is, like, just a truthful thing is, we don't have 100% proof that woman did that to that man. We don't. But we do have proof that their fetish was some freak nasty ass satanic.
We can say we got.
And then women will destroy you, and then the women to destroy empires and people in their life, man.
We can say we got 80% of receipts. The other 20% we don't know. The other 20% that she bending you over and grabbing you by the back of your head and doing you dirty. We don't know that. But we know that the receipts is there.
It's your word against her concerning the pegging, but it's 100% confirmed that freak fetish that y'all was doing was not in the confines of the scriptures, and the Most High exposed it, bro.
And that's why you've been exposed. And then everything you built up, man, that's your woman. She only wanted to dominate you because she's your enemy. She's not really behind you fully, full, 100%. Because as she was, she wouldn't have did that, man.
And she's smirking right now that she destroyed you.
Yo, when she saw you break down and cry like that, she was probably playing with her pussy to that shit.
Yeah, she destroyed you.
She was getting off on that, bro.
Of course she was, man. That's what she did it.
But you're right though, Yahweh, because he should have stopped it right then and there. Like, I'd rather just divorce and break up than fucking role playing that or trying to do something to save the marriage. Because I'm like, hell no. What about my reputation in there?
What about my head? What about my morals?
Right.
So
what about the scriptures?
What about the scriptures? I know, but I'm about to say that. What about me knowing the scriptures, me being a leader, and me knowing that women have their place, and women should not usurp authority over men. So I'm going to let you role play and dominate me in a fashion whereas I'm being belittled by women. Nah, I ain't doing that, man.
Yeah, I'm not role playing that way.
I'm not doing that. I'm not at all, bro. So either which way, man, 80% receipts that it could have been the truth, and 20% it could not be the truth. Because
no. It's 100% true that freak demonic fetish is against the scriptures. But we don't have 100% proof on
that she gave that she popped.
It's just hearsay. It's his word versus her. We don't, you know what I'm saying?
But I mean, anyway, she your enemy, bro. You got more on that? You got more on that?
Let me finish talking. They shall lament for teats. And you know what I'm gonna say too, bro? What I just said, them niggas would have never took that approach with us. If some outlandish shit came against us, they would have never they'd have just believed the woman. I'm saying, but I'm just trying to be very unbiased with it, you know what I mean? Even though this nigga's a demon or whatever, I'm just trying to come from a perspective of knowing how these women are, bro. Like, these women are, they lie and shit. It says, they shall lament for teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine.
That's right. So all these programs, all that backup you was getting, it's gonna be removed. The rug gonna be pulled from under you, man. You're gonna be left with nothing. You get nothing.
Then you don't need a man. You know what's crazy too, bro? The scripture says it. We get it later. I can get it. Go ahead. I can.
This is
See what Trump said?
They're gonna need a man.
Because the proof that I'm not saying she's your enemy. The scriptures are saying that she's your enemy, Alazar or Alazay, whatever you want to be called, chief guerrilla priest, whatever you want to be called, man.
And the spirit wants us to clown you. Whether you got popped in the ass or not, the spirit wants you to get clowned, nigga. Because you put Yahweh Shah, he's clowning Yahweh Shah. He's his big bro. That's hella disrespectful, man. Here the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son came down, died for the remission to say, oh, no, don't worship him. That's big bro.
And then
the Lord, that pissed the Most High off, bro.
And then Apostle Paul, Apostle Paul was taught by Yahweh Shah himself. You saying that Apostle Paul writings wasn't violated, you know what I mean? So you gotta understand this thing, man. The Lord put a woman, like the Lord put a woman, he had particular reason to put a woman before Samson. Her name was Delilah of the Philistines. Her stock was of the Philistines to take him down because he rose up Samson to take down the Philistines because the Philistines was oppressing Israel back then. So the Most High rose up, Delilah to take down Samson. And when you go into the scriptures, throughout history, that was happening. Remember in Esther?
Yeah, Samson told his woman his deepest secret.
Yep.
You're not supposed to be telling your woman. Some shit you just keep to yourself. Some things you gotta just take to the grave.
That's right. And also, remember during the time of I think it was Xerxes, but before Esther got put into place, when the lady, he summoned her, the king summoned her to come, and she didn't come. And they was like, we gotta do something about this.
Man, because the other woman gonna rebel.
Because we don't do nothing about this, right? Because the king summoned the queen. Or not the queen, but his top bitch, if you want to call her the queen, and she didn't come. You know what I mean? So everybody was like, oh, whoa, she. So what he did was, I think he put her to death, and because his counsel was like, yo, listen, this right here, we can't allow this to happen. Because if she get away with this, it's going to put an idea in all the other women that they gonna rebel and do the same thing to their husbands. So we can't let this happen. So
Gotta make an example right there.
that's exactly what happened. So even the king had an enemy. She was his enemy. She wasn't really fully down with him, but she wanted to be defiant, whatever she was doing. That's in the book of Esther. You know what I'm saying? I think it was during the time of Mordecai.
Okay, done. All right.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
That
I
account.
remember that account. Yeah.
Well, you had King David. He put away that woman for the rest of the woman that was
Michael. Michael
when
Ah.
he was dancing.
My God, yeah, she was like she.
You had to fucking. She had to say, "Women be saying some slick shit, yo. You just want to fucking slap you in the fucking face."
That she was his enemy.
You gotta, you gotta control yourself in this time, bro. Yo, your best thing to do as a man in this society is walk away, bro. Cause they're gonna say shit to get on it. Cause that's how women are. Get under your skin. They want something out of you. So it's like you're playing chess. So if you lose your shit and beat them up, bro, that's checkmate. You just
You're
lost.
going to jail.
That's it. You just
Call
lost.
the cops and you're going
Right.
to jail. And she's going to press charges.
Yeah, you just checkmate. You lost. The best thing you could do as a man is walk away.
And that'll hurt her more. Show no emotions and walk away. And she's going to be like, yo, how can I get to this motherfucker?
Walk away, block her. Leave everything. Let her just fucking let her mind fuck her own self.
And now she gonna be like, how can I get to this dude? Because I mean, everything I'm trying is not, he ain't showing no emotion. Even though you could be like, damn, by yourself, like, damn, man, this bitch is fucking driving me crazy. But in her eyes, you like, damn. She like, damn, I can't get to this dude. Cause she's your enemy. But now you're gonna realize, because not only we saying it, but the scriptures are saying this. I got the scripture right here. This is Micah chapter 7. I'm gonna start at the 8th verse. It says, now I'm gonna start at 7. Therefore, when I look unto the Lord Yahweh, I will wait for the God of my salvation. My God will hear me, which is Yahweh, by Yahweh Shah. Verse 8. Rejoice not against me, O my enemy. When I fall, I shall rise. That's talking about Esau and the rest of the nations. And 2/3. And the nigga woman. It says, when I sit in darkness, the Lord Yahweh shall be a light unto me, which is this truth, this knowledge we'll be into. You know what I mean? It says,
The world is in darkness.
that's right.
Everything is dark out here.
It says, rejoice. I read that already. It says, verse 9. I
The
will.
Lord's a lamp.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
It says, verse 9. This is the point that's coming up. I will bear the indignation and righteous anger of the Lord Yahweh because I have sinned against him.
So whatever come upon us, we bear it because we being strengthened. We in the furnace of affliction. So we being punished and refined at the same time. So we knuckling up, we bearing against everything. We taking the punches.
It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord Yahweh because I have sinned against him until he judge my cause and execute judgment for me.
And that's what the Lord gonna do with all our enemies. All our enemies, man, he gonna have them suffer before us. All our enemies, man.
It says, he said, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. The light is this truth, like we said, the lamp.
Yeah.
The light is this truth, man. It says,
Everybody, it doesn't go well for everybody that came against this truth, that try to water down the doctrine, slander, not show no respect to the leaders.
It ends well.
It don't end, they should look, it don't end well.
That's a fact, bro.
yep.
You gonna be judged whether today, tomorrow, next week, it comes back to
You know what I
you.
was meditating on too, bro? Like, people like, I'm gonna do a lesson on this.
Gotcha, bitch.
Try to make a name for yourself, right? Because you could, well, there's a sincere way and an insincere way. So the sincere way is, of course, there's no way you're gonna say you don't want your name out there, but you gotta do my videos, right?
According
Do
to
my videos, get
BibleRep.com,
out there, right? So there has to be a righteous way to it and a wicked way to it, right? The wicked way to it is when you try to pick up your own name for you. But when you try to pick up your Shah gives you a name. So that's the difference. But
That's right.
them niggas that try to do this thing for their own vain glory and get the spotlight, the Lord will do this. The Lord will put them in the spotlight
And expose him.
and just set them up for that downfall, bro.
I got something.
And there's
More?
one more,
Okay.
one more after this, but there's one more verse. One more verse. It says, then she, that this is the point, then she that is my enemy
Shall see it.
shall see it.
And she, the women of our nation, man, the women of our nation are our enemies. Because number one, we not in a power seat, man. So them bucking up, they're being an enemy to us.
They
man.
respect nothing but power.
Yo, bro, when you see Jake run into a lot of money like these athletes, they get with an Edomite woman, Asian woman or some other shit. Why is that? Because those women are giving those men peace. You don't really see a lot of. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but you're not seeing a lot of these Edomite women, these women of the other nations giving Jake much hell like that. You know what I'm saying? They be like more submissive. They be like, you know what I'm saying? They be worshiping Jake. But the women of our own nation, especially the black woman, man, the little Jake.
Look who they got mad with that interview with the rapper Gravy. I played in Notorious. He played B.I.G.
Oh yeah, I seen it. Yeah.
Look how he was like, nah, I deal with a woman of another nation. They mad. So he had to go explain why, from A to Z, what the key points of why he don't deal with the women of our nation. And another dude, I know you brothers don't listen to him. Some things I look at when he be talking about these women or whatever. The dude Smart.
I don't know.
Smart.
Yeah, he's called Smart guy or Smart from Harlem, I think. Where he's like, yo, man, these chicks don't get on board. Bye. He said, bye. That's it. Bye. And yo, he was like, yo, man, listen, man, look, man, I don't care what these women say. Basically, I'm a man. You know what I mean? And they was, you used to see the chicks were getting mad.
But my thing is, when the athlete become an athlete, when they do get with a nigga woman, what she do?
Xavier Worthy.
I was about to say, she go out there and cheat on them, shame them,
Yo.
and not only
And get you locked up for shit you ain't even do.
not only did she shame you by cheating on you, but she make it public that she's cheating on you, shaming you. All your peers in the sports was looking at you funny.
Yo, bro, that wasn't no regular Jake too. He ran the fastest 40-yard dash in history.
He's a prominent player.
He was lighting niggas up. 10-year pros lighting them up the whole season.
She had her whole agenda. She didn't give two fucks about this dude. She was like, all right, I'm gonna get with him, and then after I get with him for a certain amount of time, we're gonna get married, and I'm gonna shit on him. I'm gonna take him. We're gonna get married. I'm gonna divorce him. And I'm gonna take his shit. You know what I mean?
And what do you think men gonna think? Like, damn, man, you making millions. You put a bitch in a house, all types of shit.
She didn't
busting
treat you
ass,
like that?
going through This Jake might have not even been fucking around with bitches on the side. And this
She just
ungrateful
betrayed,
piece of shit. And you know what, bro? I saw her TikTok. She was making a shit about life of an NFL wife or some shit. Mind you, she wasn't even married. She was engaged, but that's what she want. Like,
She wanted that status. You know, she wanted that status to be called his wife, but she played her cards wrong. And she exposed shit too fast. If she'd have played her cards right, and married him, and stood up for like about 4 or 5 years, like Janet Jackson did to that Arab dude.
oh, you mean Mariah Carey? Oh, Janet Jackson did it too.
Yeah, Mariah Carey did it to a lot of rappers' name is the billionaire dude that
And that nigga sabotaged her concert.
Yep. And Janet Jackson did it too. The contract was you gotta have a baby. You gotta have a baby by this Arab dude. Now you brought from another nation. You gotta have an Arab baby, and you got beef for more than 5 years. Soon as 5 years came, they had the baby. She divorced him. Got that hat. Got them billions.
Damn, bro. This is a ruthless, bro.
Can't make it up, bro.
Even like right now, like even cause like I've been teaching my son. He was like, "Yo, dad," he was like, "Why you always have like multiple women come over?" And I'm like, "Cause when one act up, she gets dismissed, and I have another one." I was like, "Have you ever heard me argue any of them?" No. And then I'll tell him why he thinks that. He said, "Okay, so if you argue with one of them, you cut her off." I'm like, "Yeah," and you go do with the other one. And I teach him now. Stay away from black chicks. Do not talk to none of these little fucking. Stay away from black women. Stay away from them. So I'm teaching them from now. So I'm like, listen, man. Even like when I have like one of my chicks over, I'll be teaching them shit to do as a man to woman. I say, listen, if she do this and say that, cut her off. She be like, I'm like, yeah. If she does this, if she ain't doing for you, you cut her off. I'm like, you a handsome man. I said, you can talk to any girl in the school. If she don't want to put in effort, bye. Just like that.
Don't put in. If she ain't putting out, don't be putting in, bro. Because I look at social media.
We are not your emotional tampon.
Yeah.
All right?
Right. And basically, It says, back to Micah 7:10, it says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover, was said unto me, where is the Lord thy power?
Yeah, what is this truth getting you? You already out there with them. You always this and that. Well, that's how you always around a bunch of men and whatever it is.
You never give me a Saturday.
Yeah, I can't get one Saturday? No. What about no? You know what I mean? So listen, you're gonna see. They're gonna see, man. They're gonna see what's gonna happen, and they're gonna be ashamed, man.
And it says, where's the Lord thy power?
Oh, and women that don't know you in the truth, man. Cause there's something about you, you're not like these dudes in the world.
And they're trying to figure you out. See, when they figured out, okay, there's something about this guy that I can't put my hands on, so I'm trying to figure this dude out. But he's being very, mystique. He have a mystiqueness about it. He's being very secretive. He don't let me know certain things.
Told this one chick I don't celebrate my birthday, man. Don't go back and
I don't even tell them. I don't even tell people. I don't even go, what's your sign? I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. What's your sign? I'm not into astrology, so I don't know. I don't believe and then they be like, they're trying to say, I'm trying to say we compatible. How we find out we compatible? Not do no stargazing or some kind of form of tarot card reading or witchcraft. It's about us getting to know each other. That's how you can tell we compatible. But these women, a lot of these women, they practice witchcraft on the side. They try to equate that with you, to put some kind of spell on you to keep you with them, you know what I mean? Or whatever, man.
Trying to wear them old school chicks, they got, I heard stories where they be trying to, it's no Chairman or Jacob, but try to wear your drawers or whatever to put a arm on. I heard all kind of weird shit, yo.
I mean,
I don't know. The nine tries be doing that, bro. They be putting all types of shit to try to
and them Benjamite women, and them Levite women.
They be putting a spell on people to. Sometimes you see some relationship, you're like, damn, this nigga on the trance or some shit, like Travis Hunter.
You put a root.
You like, why is this nigga still with this bitch after all that? Yo, once I saw that video drop when she was throwing it back to that shit, I'd have been like,
Another thing, and then a lot of men be like, you know what, it's cheaper to keep it because if I divorce her, a lot of my assets is gone, you know what I mean?
Just don't get married, man.
But they, in order for you to fit in society, you gotta go along with society. If society says you gotta marry a woman, that's the standard that a woman look for now.
Listen.
And it's only a trap, real quick. It's only a trap because once they marry, they got you. Or if they don't trap you that way by marriage, the ghetto nigga women that see if you got a little money, you got a nice little job, they're gonna snatch you up with the kid. There's gonna be a kid involved with it, or two kids.
And these things is designed to really be, like how a natural custom back in the ancient world. I'm not talking about getting on one knees and all that, but marriage and all that shit was how we did things in the ancient world because that's just, what you gonna do when you have a daughter, right? You're not gonna take care of her for the rest of your life. She has to get passed on to another man, but you want some security, right? You want some security. You want to know, look, I'm not giving my daughter just to get fucked and straight away, fucked and dumped, right? So that was the whole part of the marriage. Okay, so back then it wasn't dates and all that. No, it was protection. It was all about protection.
Arranged marriage. You get together,
arranged marriages.
You get to know each other, and that's it.
There was no swiping and none of that shit. It was arranged, and that was used to protect the woman. In fact, you know what it is too? Marriage, even today, when it started, was supposed to be that because guess what? Women didn't work. It was the men working and taking care of the woman, so they wanted some sort of assurance that if you leave, you got to pay a penalty. That was pre. But now, guess what? Women don't need that protection, but they haven't, because things have changed, but they haven't updated the marriage contract. The marriage contract is still set up like how it was back in the 50s and shit, where one man was taking care of four families with one job.
Donald Trump passed this law. He put an executive order, no more 50-50 being divorced. Yeah. He said, so I've worked all my life, and I have $25 million, and I've been with you. I could be.
Let me say something too about the executive orders. That don't mean it's a law.
No, he's saying
he could sign that, but certain things have to still go to the Supreme Court.
Well, what I'm saying is, he signed an executive order. Because when you look at, he made valid points in there, and a lot of women was up and on over that. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair.
The first divorce, he had to sign a prenup, but they said there was no lawyer present, and he had to give up $25 million. way back.
So he's passing that shit from experience.
And look
Yeah.
at Jeff Bezos. You know what I mean? He got hit with over $100 million, man.
What? No, billions, bro.
Oh, it was a billion? It was
Bro,
a billion?
his wife got 39 billion, bro. She became one of the wealthiest women in the world through divorce. Jeff Bezos' ex-wife. And that stupid nigga's gonna do it again.
It's crazy. 39 billion?
Bro, yeah,
And he worked over what, 100 billion, 200 billion?
God,
That's peanuts to him.
God damn.
That's peanuts to him. God
Nah, it
damn.
ain't peanuts, bro.
It's
That's-
peanuts to him.
That's 239 billion. If you said 39 million, 100 million, okay, peanuts. Billion, bro, he felt that, bro. He felt that, bro. That's just.
Man, he should have took us somewhere on a
That's just a
vacation
rip
on an
shot.
island somewhere. He'd be the only one coming back.
That's a liver shot,
You know what I
bro.
mean?
And guess what? The nigga's gonna get married again. But you right? He's insane because he's getting to a married that he's getting married to a woman that he got through adultery. In other words, the woman he was with now, that he's about to marry, left her husband.
Oh, he's done.
And he knew the husband.
Oh,
So he knew the husband and they had a so-called affair. And she left her husband to get with Bezos, and he's gonna marry a woman like that. Yo,
you can't make this shit up,
this
bro.
is the same woman that when she met Leonardo DiCaprio, she was like ready to
Oh,
just
that
sell
one.
everything. Yeah. She had her mouth open, ready to drink everything, bro.
All in all.
All this shit.
Just put it in.
Stargazing.
Just put it in my
Pretty much,
mouth.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Oh,
was
she
looking-
thought
was
about
looking
that
at him like,
Celine.
"You're not gonna
She
leave
thought
it.
about that
One drop."
Celine Dion song, whatever.
Yeah,
You know,
so
here,
she could get took
there's
easy.
something I feel, something.
Some dudes you feel bad for, but some niggas you like, yo, you
The
deserve
first
that.
thing, yeah, well,
You deserve that,
my
bro.
heart goes on for you, something like that. But some men I feel sorry for, but you be like, damn,
Some
he
niggas
took a
is
hit.
like, you
But
deserve that,
when
bro.
you fucking going back and you getting engaged again, nigga, you a glutton for punishment. You deserve that. Whatever she do to you, man, you a glutton for that shit. You deserve it, man. You like it, man.
I don't, if you gonna get married again, why woman like that? Why marry a woman you got that cheated on her fucking husband? Not even some side dude.
You know how she gets down. So why the
You know how she does.
why the fucking God's green earth would you even get with this bitch, man? You gotta be out of your fucking
Yeah. This is basically, just going into
yeah.
just going into the wickedness of anyone, but since we're on the topic of women, Ecclesiastes 8 verse 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
And to devise mischief with your friends and your family members, you got what this doing, and your mother probably encouraging you because she knows she's gonna get part of that pot. She gonna get cut off. She gonna get pieced off. So your friends are encouraging you, your sisters are encouraging you, your family's encouraging you to get with him. And when you get with him, give him the shaft, shift him. You know what shift mean, right? She gonna stick it in your back, and she gonna stick it in deep too.
Yo, bro, all this shit that we talking to, it makes it fucked up if you a man and you work hard for shit. And then you choose to get a woman. Like, I know that's how they be saying in the red pill community. I get it. Build up your shit.
And then get a decent woman.
Then get a decent woman. But here's a fucked up part. If you built up to a certain particular status and wealth, then it's always in the back of your mind. It's like, is she with me for me
Or for my wealth.
For my wealth. And then when that comes in your mind, it's like, yo, I could lose this shit. At least when you get with a woman that was with you before you got that shit, you can be like, maybe, you know what I'm saying? At least,
But you gotta still be.
You still gotta be on your P's and Q's, no matter what. But it's just, I think dudes like that sleep better at night than dudes that, like Xavier Worthy and these cats.
You know the thing that I respect David Jeter on? He never got married, but once he's still with this woman. And it took years to marry this chick. And he's with this woman for over 12 years, 15 years before he married her. I guess he was trying to prove her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know that.
Edomite chick. I mean, but she wasn't pressuring him, but she still was receiving the goodies because he's a fucking millionaire on top of a millionaire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, this dude, LeBron James' wife. Yo, she on point, bro. She never put that nigga in no. You never see her on Front Street like that. So she know how to play the back role since it was like in high school.
Because
Patrick Mahomes shit, same thing since middle school. You gotta, some people just gotta luck out sometimes, bro.
it's who the most I put into your life. know, because the Most High sets up people to be, sets up relationships. You know what I'm saying? To take relationships away.
What's the other one?
You gotta pray the Most High give you mercy.
Yeah.
Because you
Golden
can
State.
be in the truth, bro, and the Most High can still send you. I mean, you a wicked individual, but
Still see you.
still send you some bitch that could just hurt you.
And
Bro.
the
The
chick
focus-
from,
you can focus on the
got
truth.
nothing to do for the Golden State. What's his name? What's his name? I played Golden State Warriors. Yeah.
Aisha Curry,
She was with him for.
She had a moment though where she was like doing some dumb
She was
shit.
like, you know what? Because she was fat. And then she was like doing fat shaming shit. Moment she got her body on point. She putting all types of pics out. Like in the bikinis and shit.
You got Ciara still fucking twerking, doing dumb shit.
Yeah, bro.
But you know what's crazy? She never did that when she was with Future.
Right. Women know, bro. They don't who the fuck around. When they try you, bro. You gotta know, like, what a woman could be one way with you and completely different with another man. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta lay down the foundation, groundwork from get-go,
From jump.
from Jump Street, what you don't tolerate. And I don't give a fuck what nobody tell you, bro. Women respect the man with boundaries, bro. If you just let them do whatever, they might be like, yeah, I like it. They don't like it, bro. They'll say it with one, but their actions will clearly show they don't like it because they don't stick around with guys like that. They fuck guys over like that, bro.
That's right. You gotta let them know you got boundaries. They don't respect that. I don't respect this dude. Because I mean, he let me do what I want. And then women will test you. Let me see if I can get away with this right here. What would he do? What would he say? What would he do? What would be his reaction if I do this? I'm gonna try to get away with this. If I get away with this, I ain't respecting this nigga. I got him.
Chris Rock said that in stand up years ago. That was it.
Yeah.
Isaiah 4:1. In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
Yeah.
Saying, go ahead, Shalaka, brother.
So in that day, several meaning a complete number. A woman gonna take hold of one man because the Israelite man, a man of the Lord, an elect is gonna be these women. They're gonna need protection. All right, they're gonna wanna make your garments and all of that because they're gonna know how it's gonna be deadly out here soon. All right, you're gonna have people hunting people to eat, kidnapping people, because the woman you're gonna be a spoil. You know, you're gonna need protection.
These women are like 14-year-old little girls, man, adolescents. You could be 40 years old but got an adolescent mentality because they don't think about shit that's. I'm not saying all women, but majority of them.
And you G.I. Jane, I don't mean to do G.I. Jane type woman, whether you a police or this and that, y'all gonna be taken off the board.
Well,
Y'all gonna be taken off the board.
They show you this in movies. It was a movie that I was watching. It was a movie that I was watching that it was about zombies and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was called I think it was called Demented. They was trying to get some supplies, him and his daughter, and trying to gather certain things. And he seen a police officer, and he was like, cause he had a gun. Somebody trying to rob his. It was his wife and his 2 daughters. So they were trying to grab his wife. You know what I'm saying? And do the thing because they separated. The 2 daughters and the wife, and they was getting things. He was getting things. So they tried to take advantage of the woman trying to rape her. And he had a 9mm, so he shot at the dude. Dude had a rifle. He shot him precision point, and he seen the cop. And the cop was like, he put his head to the cop. The cop walked right past and started taking ritual soup, putting it in his bag. He didn't give a fuck about that shit. And that's what's going to happen in the town when all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
These women, they're going to be looking for men to protect them. These men, these police officers, you can see them out in the streets. Woo, 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 pull over, all that shit. Hell no, they're going to be doing that shit.
They gotta worry about them and their own families, man.
That's what they're going to be doing. And they show you a little clip of that, right? I looked at that shit and I was like, damn. I analyzed it, I had to play it back. The dude's wife was about to get raped. The dude daughter started running, daddy, daddy, daddy. And he went back, seeing his wife. Dude was trying to take her pants down and shit right in the supermarket, man. Everybody was looting at that. He didn't give a fuck. He was trying to get that. You know what I mean? Holding that at gunpoint, you know what I mean? Then when he seen the dude, he tried to shoot at him.
So somebody was trying to rape this woman, he didn't give a shit?
No. Him and his wife. It was him and his. Matter of fact, Brad Pitt played in the movie.
Okay.
Where was he?
Where was he?
Yes,
Yes, the scene in the supermarket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
He was trying to get off on his wife, you know what I mean? But they separated. He thought that it was
he was trying to pop his wife.
He didn't know that was his wife. He just seen a woman with 2 kids, vulnerable. When all hell was breaking loose. So he was trying to get his shit on, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, and the little daughter ran away. And though she was in the shopper cart, and the shopper cart started drifting, she was like, daddy, daddy. He seen it, grabbed it, and ran, and he shot. The police put it up there. He shot the dude. The this dude shot him first. He shot the dude, and he was in the CIA, so he knew how to shoot. So the dude,
I'm confused, bro. I don't know what the fuck he's trying to.
I'm trying to. What I'm saying is,
You got the elect in there too. That all chaos going on. He just drinking his bottle.
what I'm saying is, when all hell break loose, right? These women in there with their kids trying to get supplies and everything. If they're not protected by no man,
Oh, right.
the dude was trying to. The dude that was in the store getting supplies, but he was just trying to.
Victimizer, basically.
He was trying to. He was in. He wasn't getting supplies. He was looting and rioting and trying to victimize people.
And the cop seen it, and the cop was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm handling my own shit.
He put his hand, and then when Brad Pitt shot the dude that was trying to rape his wife, the cop saw it. And he put his hands, the cop was coming after him. The cop looked at him and, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I got my
right
own
past
problems.
him.
When he walked right past him, was like putting shit in the bag, you know what I
So
mean?
somebody was trying to rape Brad Pitt's wife.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt shot the dude.
Yeah.
The cop saw us like shit.
The cop saw the shit.
Yeah, it's like,
It was
yo,
like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that, man. I'm trying to get rich like you're trying to get rich.
Right.
So this is going to happen. That's what I was
They
saying.
trying to regard their kings in prisons.
That's what I was saying. That's second Ezra, the 15th chapter.
Yeah, because you're gonna have the hardware store getting looted, the grocery store, pharmacy.
They was in the
All
pharmacy
of
trying
that,
to get.
man.
They might be run on the police station for weapons. So,
I thought
Oh,
about
yeah,
that.
I get that crazy too.
I thought about that.
Isaiah 4:1, and in that day, 7 women should take hold of one man, saying, "We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach."
They're gonna want to be brought under a man of the Lord's household, under his protection. They're gonna do whatever. They're gonna follow and get in order, because they're gonna see what's going on in these streets.
Follow the protocols.
You know what I mean?
Staying on topic of these women real quick. This is the book of. Please, yeah, I remember this scripture, man. I remember when I first heard this with the Rastas King. Sirach 25:4. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
Yeah, through how we die, because look, the serpent went to the woman first, the weaker vessel, and then to circumvent the man. That's how, and it didn't happen. It was gradual. It didn't happen like overnight.
I was going to say, when you watch all these demonic paranormal movies, the demons always possess the mother. Always come after the mother. Why? Because that's the weaker vessel.
Yeah.
So, and I noticed that after a while, watching, I'm like, why the demon always come for the mom? Come for the mom, fuck the mom up, and then that's how like the mom get to the kid, and then that's how, like the mom could eventually get to the husband. But these demons, they always attack the mothers. Always.
That's what Adolf Hitler said in one of his quotes. He said, if you want to destroy a family, you get to the woman first, and she get to the kids, and if she got a weak husband, she gonna be able to get to the husband.
Yeah, well, Andrew Tate, he was talking on this what podcast was it? He was with Patrick Ben David. Oh, the Hodge was one of them. But he was saying all these agendas you push it on women because women are emotional thinkers. Men think with logic. Like, for example, the whole wearing the mask shit, right?
Yep.
Now, logically, you walking around, you're not seeing nobody die. You're like, yo, do we really need the mask? But this is how you hit women. Well, it's attacking the elderly. You care about the elderly? Yeah. What about your grandmother? You care about your grandmother? Yeah, I care about my grandma. All right, so put this mask on. And that's how you get women. Shit like that. Like, just because they don't, oh, I feel bad. But men are going to be like logical and shit, man. See? Now, what I was going to say, there was this thing that Palau sent to me. It was on the Joe Budden podcast, and this comedian, he was like going into Adam and Eve. And so it was Joe Budden there, a bunch of men, a woman there, and he was just like, so God said, look, I'm gonna give you this beautiful garden, everything you can do. Pretty much, I'm gonna give you everything. And so Adam had this, you had cattle, you had that. But the woman said, that's cool, but I want more. So all the dudes started busting out laughing, like, yo, you got everything, and the woman just want more, but the bitch wasn't laughing. She wasn't laughing.
She didn't take that shit for you.
She ain't laughing, and it was like, you don't get it, like she was like, no, I was just expecting more, and they just started laughing, like that's the point, like, we just always want more. You know what I'm saying?
You got everything, but she want more. Just a little bit more. Look at Lot's wife. She turned around and looked like, man, I'm leaving all that behind. I'm leaving all that behind.
She gave that look like. You remember
mind
the
you,
end
she didn't
of?
even work for that.
You remember the end of?
That's last shit.
You remember the end of Harlem
Yeah, bro.
Nights? You remember the end of Harlem Nights? It's nothing like Harlem, where it's looking at the lights. It's like there's other cities, and she looked at it like she looked like, oh my, our wealth.
Yeah. But mind you, that was Lot building all that up.
Yeah, that was Lot's
You looking back
riches.
at Lot's work that him and Abraham divided. But woman be, what it was yours is ours. What was mine is mine. That's woman, bro.
Yeah.
All right, verse 24 says, it says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather
You can't
broad.
have them give. A lot of these women got liberty. They always got to have somewhere to go. They could be married, yet they always got some shit that got to be done every day of the week. Like how are you so busy? You ain't no damn surgeon. Where the fuck are you going? You know what I mean? You can't. They just want to be about. Stay your ass put. You know what I mean? You gonna give them liberty to go everywhere, man. Cause then they get into philosophies, adultery, wanton eyes, all of these things, man. Gossip and the shit they
got
have
more
in
on it?
Right?
Um,
And into it.
it says,
Too much
26.
freedom.
If she go not as thou wouldest have her, like the brother was saying earlier, cut her off from thy flesh.
Yeah, man, she not following the orders, in your household, cause you the man, you the leader. You gotta get rid of her.
You're the
She's a
employer.
problem.
She's the employee.
She's a problem.
It says, if she go not as thou would have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go.
Let her go. Let her fly away.
So even in the ancient world, these things was happening. See, in the ancient world, when a woman was divorced, it was a very shameful thing. You know what I'm saying? You're going back to your father's house. You didn't know how to keep a man. Now, these bitches are initiating divorce. Why? Because the way divorce is set up, it's in their interest. It's like an incentive. Like, look how much you get. Like, you 26 billion. So what all that makes them do is look for a reason to divorce.
I mean,
They're not looking for. Men look for reasons to stay because they got a lot to lose. Women look for reasons to leave because they got a lot to gain.
I'm opposed to the audience, and we all the brothers here know, what does a man getting out of getting married to these women? What does it benefit a man to get married? Other than before he get married, other than in-house pussy. She cleaning the house. If she do that, cooking for him. If she do that. Because if you got any type of money, you're going to have a maid doing that for you. So she could be doing it but laying around, getting her nails done, spending your money. But what does it benefit a man to get married in this society? It doesn't really benefit him. It's 100% benefiting the woman. It's not benefiting you to get married, man. Once you get married, she locks you. And especially if you get married to her, she lock you down with some kids. Forget it. She got you. Lock, stock, and barrel. You might as well stay with her, man. If you try to, and then you try to leave, and you stay with her and trying to keep the relationship together, your marriage together, she's going to initiate divorce anyway, man. She can get half of them goodies and move on and be in the street that she wanted to be. Look at Vivica Fox, 60 years old. She ain't got a BBL. 60 years old? You 60 years old, you got a BBL? 60 years old with a BBL.
Still can't get a man.
Still can't lock the man.
Does that make sense, bro? 60 years old and you went and got a BBL. Showing you the mind state of these women.
Children,
They ain't there,
man.
bro.
They
Bro,
children.
she's bugged out. She got spirits on her. But these women get fucked up when they lose all that attention. Yo, this dude on Fresh and Fit, Myron, he made a good point. He said we haven't really seen the repercussions of what we're doing now. Because women, like you was using women in the 70s and 80s, all these Farrah Fawcett, all these beautiful women back then. A lot of them lose their fucking minds when they have this high level of dopamine from all the attention to none. Fuck with them big time. So we haven't really seen the blowback yet. Lord willing we done, Lord when we out here by then, but of these women when they get older that did these OnlyFans and all that shit and then nobody paying attention to them more.
Because once you like all these porn stars, that's why a lot of them commit suicide. A lot of these women that was in the porn in the early 80s, in the 90s, early 2000s, you find out later on they committed suicide. Suicide by pills. Or suicide by jumping out of a window. You know, or stabbing themselves. They dress up in their nice little lingerie there and stab themselves in the chest. You know? Bugged out shit, or take pills and go to sleep And when they find them, they in their lingerie looking pretty, but they did their hair up and everything, looking pretty. That's to kill themselves.
And ask Vivica Fox, would you want 50? 50 don't want you now, bitch. 50 Cent wants some 20-year-old or some shit. Yeah, I get 50 out. We can work it out. Bitch, 50 don't want you. You wanted you when you was hot.
You are fat with a big face,
Yeah.
big ass stomach, and then you got a BBL
That was
looking
20 something years ago when what?
over 20 years ago.
Yeah, in the club dropped when? 2002. In the club with 50.
2003 probably.
Yeah.
2000, 2003. So that's well over 20 years ago when you were slim, tight, looking right.
Good. Everybody.
Nah,
Still couldn't keep him back then.
Huh?
I said, and she still couldn't keep him back then.
Right.
I mean-
so now why the fuck we want you?
No, because she was being passive. Back then, when she was slim and looking good, we didn't know about Hollywood how we know about it now. But she was being passive, dumped around, on the casket. She was being passive,
But I'm
dumped
saying,
around. Everybody else was, man.
50 just wanted that to kill. Now he don't even want that to kill. All he wanted, man, when men get old, they don't want women their age, bro. Unless it's they still popping their wife or whatever. But men are gonna always want young women, bro.
They would have their women that they've been with for years, but guess what? They still gonna be going to get that young meat, man. That fresh piece of chicken. You know what I mean? That fresh piece of chicken. Or a fresh piece of corned beef.
Yeah, bro. When you go in the store, right? You go to get clothes. You ever say, yo, you got some used boxes? Don't say that shit. It was gross. So, man at the top, they got their pick of the litter, bro. You at the top, you got the pick of the litter. Why the fuck would you go in and let me get some used up goods or whatever, man? You want some brand new. I mean, these niggas are still passing around some nasty ass industry hoes. But if you in your right mind, you want to pick of the litter. You want, something fresh. But now again, times are changing, bro. A bitch now, an older woman might have a lower body count than these younger women nowadays, bro. Because they fucking early with the social media, and they're being conditioned to think that's not a bad thing. You got that porn
They
star.
playing the field.
That porn star Tiana Trump was talking about if your body count is under 25 or under something by the time you're 25, you ain't living life or some shit like that.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That bitch Gorilla talking about, I don't got no man, I don't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. So they trying to make it look like if you were a man, you just control and you're not living your life. So they pushing out that being promiscuous, be a whole, you know what I'm saying? High body count don't matter.
Well, Vivica Fox, she might as well just put us up like case in point, is a value. As you get older, you gotta put that shit on. You gotta put that shit in, in a certain area. Vivica Fox, she's in the thrift shop right now. That bitch is in the thrift shop right now, man.
Rack.
In the thrift shop, the clearance rack. In the thrift shop.
There's a garage sale.
Yo,
Shit, she on
Heavy
the porch.
discount.
They put her out on the porch.
Heavy discount.
heavy
Bro, they put her
discount.
on the porch.
Somebody come around and be like, you know what? I could use it for a little while until it wear out, then I'm gonna toss it out.
One man's trash is another man's.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that shit is true though.
I want to go on a yacht. I want a private jet.
Yeah, she was talking all kind of crazy shit. He was looking at her like she was
we can
and saying,
take
yo,
Greyhound.
he was like, yeah, you sound delusional.
We closing up at
6:30, yeah. He was like, yo, he was telling Vivica, you sound delusional. You sound delusional. She was, I'm not delusional. I'm dealing with reality. And he was like, yeah, your reality. You know what I mean? Because you 60 years old now. Then she ain't got a BBL. Come on, man. Come on, Vivica.
No, number one. This is Ciroc 25 and 13. Give me any plague.
I had that right there on deck, too.
Sure, brother. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
Evil
So Solomon's like, yo, you could, man, I'd rather tear my ACL than deal with a wicked asshole. Yeah, the mind is the worst, bro. When you get plagued in your mind, that's the worst. You know what I'm saying?
Now check this out.
Right.
I was in the cafeteria, right? And my homegirl was sitting next to me, my co-worker, she was sitting next to me. And she always looking over my shoulder, seeing what I'm looking at, you know what I mean? So one of the brothers put it in the chat. It was on not the chat, it was on TikTok. It says a woman, it said a man will give up his happiness for his family, but a woman will give up sacrifice her family for her happiness. And then he put the thing, Ciroc 25 verse 13. Give me any prayer with the plague of the heart. She looked at it. She was like, she immediately got on her phone. She was like, what scripture is that? Where you get that scripture from? And then I let her read it right here from this. Yo, she was like, I don't believe in that. But would you call that? That's a part of the Bible. Yeah, it's a part of the Bible. It's in the King James Version Bible. And she was like, so I ain't got it. Then I showed her where she can get it from. She was like, she downloaded it. Then the next day, she wasn't really saying nothing too much to me. She was like, I don't believe in that Bible. You believe that? You believe that other women can begin of sin? You believe that? I said, yeah. She was like, I said, what? I said, who was the sin first, Adam or Eve? And she was like, Eve. I said, I rested my case then. And I walked away. Ever since then, she gave me the cold shoulder for 2 or 3 days, but after that, she started talking to me again. But I ain't really give a fuck. I wasn't gonna kiss her ass, you know what I mean? I ain't kissing your ass, bitch.
This is Proverbs 6, verse 24. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery.
Wait. What verse is that?
26.
Proverbs 6 and 24.
Read up a little bit. Maybe like 23, 22.
I got a scripture.
I'll start from 23. Proverbs 6:23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproof of instruction are the way of life.
The niggas don't want to be approved. No, go ahead. Go ahead, but you should break it down.
Yeah. So it says, Proverbs 6 and 23, it says, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is a light. So the Lord is letting you know that when it comes to the law, statutes, and commandments, right, it's supposed to help you see, right? Because what? The whole purpose of a lamp is to see in the darkness. The whole purpose of turning on the light is to be out of the darkness. So the Lord is saying, it says, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. So the Lord has set up his law, statutes, and commandments, right, for our benefits. Because we are in a world that is engulfed in darkness, right? Esau's wicked kingdom. Job 9:24, the earth was given to the hands of the wicked. So wickedness dwells amongst what? Darkness. So the fact that the Lord has given us his word, the scriptures, the lamp, the light, the instructions, we're able to see and get out the darkness. But when it says, and reproof of instruction, a lot of men don't want to be reproved or rebuked. They get offended. Not understanding that being reproved and rebuked is a part of the lamp and the light. It says, verse 24, to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman, because a woman will say this, they'll say that, tell you what you want to hear, oh baby this, baby that, when in the meantime, when the whole time like she just plotting on you.
But also though, you gotta understand that strange woman is also going into philosophy.
Yeah.
That strange woman is going into philosophy, different philosophies that's pushed out here by Esau. That's another woman.
Verse 25, it says, lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with thy eyelids. So just because she look like a bad bitch, right? That's the key word, bitch, man. She a bad bitch. You know? Like I even remember an account when I was younger. I used to go to the gym with my boys, and I remember I see this fine ass Latin woman. So I went to holler at her. We chop it up real quick, and I'm like, oh, like, why are you single? Whatever. I was like 21, 20, so I was still a part of the world. So I was like, any nigga that don't want to fuck with you, he gay. So she said, listen, and this never left me. She said, no matter how bad I am, it's some men out there that's not going to put up with my bullshit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it didn't really resonate. Like, why would
She really said it like that?
Yeah. She said, no matter how bad I am, it's men out there that's not going to put up with my bullshit. So I'm like, I'm like, that shit made no fucking sense to me.
He was giving you a red flag right there.
Yeah. And that's what I never left. And as I got older, you realize a lot of these so-called good-looking women, they're demonic, man. They're demonic.
They be more maintenance a lot of times.
Yeah.
These baddies, when I see these older pretty women on my job and they be like they single, they ain't got no husband. I be like, I said to myself, they're saying woman, they're husband.
Yeah. It's more. Verse 26. Before I finish verse 25, it says, lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with thy eyelids, man. Don't just give your all to her because she look good, man. You know, it's if you're gonna take her serious, she has to be able to offer you more than just looks, because the looks of a woman fade, man. right? For the most part, women age like milk, men age like wine. Verse 26. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread. Meaning, meaning, hey, you have a like a lot of these women become rich and successful off of divorcing a man.
Yeah.
Right? You got a lot of dudes that come into that union with that woman with substance, and that woman leave with all his substance, man, from being a whore.
Or he could help her with her side ventures, and then she get up in status, and I want more in life.
Yep. It says, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. You know, these women, they always feel like, and part of the issue is these women have too much choices, man. Right? So they feel, and it be the ugly bitches who be like, oh yeah, I need a man to make this and make that and blah, 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 blah. While they don't have nothing to offer, but they used up pums, man.
Yo, I seen my own family. Well, I'm sorry. I seen my own family members do that. Yo, yeah, you gotta have a car. You gotta have this. And I looked at them. I was like, yo, y'all don't got that.
Nothing.
I said, y'all don't even got your own crib.
What about a fat bitch that be like, I need a man in shape?
Yeah, I see that shit all the time. I need a man in shape. He like, yo,
I don't date fat guys. Lizzo.
yeah. She said, I don't date fat guys. And then you got these women. It was a woman on TikTok talking about how she want a man. It's not 50-50 with her. This bitch is, you can tell she's kind of up there. And she got some eyelashes, you know what I'm saying? Long eyelashes. Not the, you can tell them she's this long bear clothes like. And she said about what she want from a man. And
Delusional.
the dude was looking at her like, yo, you don't think you sound delusional? She was like, no, I don't. I know my worth. You know your worth? Bitch, you fucking 250 pounds. You like a linebacker. The average man's weight.
I think Kevin Samuels is always talking about this, bro.
Yeah.
Even before him, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you know, he was always bringing it up. But going back to that video I saw earlier, this is the book of Sirach chapter 26 verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
Them eyelids, all of that makeup, them lids. Them cumbrellas. You could see it. You could tell. You could see that look. You know it. All right.
There was a cartoon in the 30s. She had big ass eyelashes, and her name was Betty Boop.
Yeah.
Oh, Betty Boo. That was based off a real life woman.
Yeah, I know.
Miss Piggy.
Yeah,
Look at Miss Piggy now.
yeah. Blonde hair with long eyelashes. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Piggy
that
used to
shit's
whoop
crazy.
Kermit's ass too, man.
Yeah, she's with his ass. You know, when I to one of my friends that I know, one female that I know, I sent to that dude on WhatsApp. Yo, she got mad. She said, "You saying that to me?" And she wear blonde hair as a wig. I said, "Nah, I'm just showing you the difference how the 70s predicted what modern day women's gonna be wearing."
Active dressing too, yeah.
You know. So you saying I be beating my husband up? I said, "No, I ain't saying that. You know what I mean? I ain't saying you whooping your husband's ass or your boyfriend's ass. You know." You just look
Man,
like
you don't want no woman wearing hella makeup, bro. And you know, sometimes too, it's like they don't get it. They don't understand. Men don't want those things. Like, you know what I'm saying, just because a man say, you know, it's our fault too, because we lie and say whatever till we get the box, but these bitches believe it. So
That's right. That's a little more. I'm gonna jump down to 23. Sirach chapter 26 verse 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
A wicked man is gonna get that wicked woman.
Now, but then again, you can't say that because like the how the Shimon said earlier, when the most I can give you a woman, you know, that's out there like that, and then just for you to get rid of her and focus on the truth. You know what I'm saying? Focus on you.
Yeah, you're right.
So you can get, you know what I'm saying, because you may get a chick that's
teach you a lesson.
yeah, you may get a chick. Listen,
not
your main
about
thing is to focus on this truth. You may get her, you may fall in love with her, and you're together for a certain part of time. Then she go out there and cheat on you. Now the option is either you're gonna stay with her and keep going through the bullshit, the toxic relationship, or you're just gonna go. You know what I mean?
You got certain women that put brothers through the rigors. You know what I'm saying?
Just because
and we know the scriptures and we know how these women are, and this shit still happens.
Yep.
And be the woman. I don't mean we're wicked. It's just the society. We don't really.
And then the Lord is giving you an option. When you're gonna stay with her, you're gonna focus on the things you need to focus on, which is the truth. You know, especially you're a man in this truth, and that's more of a stinger when you in the truth and you know it and you allow it to happen, and if it happens, it's okay. It happens to all men. But if you allow it to happen, continue for it to happen. You know what I mean? Let it put you through the ringer.
You gotta let them curses just slide, bro. So even men in the Lord,
You go through it, man.
you're going through it, man. You come across a woman, you know all these scriptures. You're not even agreeing with women, and you can still run into these shit, bro.
Yeah.
King Solomon, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, they got him when he was old, but
He
he
should
had
have
all
known
the
better.
wisdom. He was a direct. He had a direct. He knew everything, and women still got the best of him.
Yep.
He had it.
At the end, it says, a wicked woman is given as a portion of a wicked man. It says, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. It's twofold. You may get a woman that's crazy, you may get a godly woman. You know?
Oh, what you reading?
The book of Sirach, 26, verse 23.
Oh, you can jump with the one then. It goes into if you have a good woman, so-called good woman.
Yeah. I see it jump there, but it says,
I think you can jump back up to one. We're gonna go into all that.
yeah.
Like we get another wicked ass woman.
But
Now a so-called good woman, just deal with the best you can get, bro.
Says-
You can't go ahead, it's like it.
it says, blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double.
Right, so the scriptures also tell you, finding a virtuous woman is like finding a ruby. And you ain't gonna find that right now, bro. So what you gotta do is work with the best that you got.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be really critiquing these women like you would. You can't judge them based on how a woman should be in the angel world. You're gonna be single forever doing that. You're gonna break up all your relationships.
Yep.
So the same way the Lord is judging us, meaning we're not being sent to the ancient world standard. You can't hold these women to the ancient world standard. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, because Yahweh Shah showing us mercy. You gotta kind of be merciful in that way, like compromise, bro.
It says, a virtuous wife rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace.
Yeah, and you know what, bro? Look at Alazar. Again, bringing him up because he had 3 wives. They had their head wraps and all that type of shit. And look what happened. Still demons. So, you might deal with a woman, she might not be perfect. You don't gotta wrap up her head and give her a Hebrew name, bro.
Listen, let her do her, but let her know her boundaries.
Yeah. Just keep, the Sabbath, gotta know about Sabbath, you on your period.
You don't be eating no pork in here.
No pork,
You
right.
ain't cooking no pork in here.
Right. But, sometimes she go, I'm gonna go celebrate Christmas with her family. It's nothing to go do it, bro.
I mean, what you gonna do?
Yeah, it's just easier, bro. It's like certain things, that's what I'm saying, you gotta pick your battles and learn how to compromise, bro. Because if you try to be super perfect with them, you just wasting your time, bro.
It's like you putting them in a...
They don't believe anyways, bro.
Exactly.
Even the ones that say they're righteous sisters and all that, they don't really believe, bro. They just do it because you do it.
And then, I have had this happen to me too, She know that I don't believe in none of that, I'm in the truth, but she gonna ask me, this is the beginning of my relationship, she gonna ask me, oh, you think I can put it's a small tree, and idol's an idol. I don't give it a 12-foot tree, or a 4-foot tree,
Small tree.
or a 2-foot tree, it's still a Christmas tree, it's still an idol, nah. Not to him, you can't. You ain't buying no tree in my crib, bringing spirits in my crib, you know what I mean? Hell no. That's what you're gonna do. So they would try you. Even though you got boundaries, I could change them. I could make them, at least let me have this in here, let me have that in here. They would do that. Just to see if they could, they could compromise you any kind of way. Where they start slowly but surely losing respect for you because he went back on his word. For me, I asked him this. He didn't stay hard on his word, his boundaries, where he would go. So I let him, I let him overstep some boundaries. So anyway, a good wife is a portion. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given to, in the portion of them that fear the Lord.
Yeah, so you might have a woman that'll be around which will hold you down. Don't be on some I got Ruth reincarnated or some shit like that. Or what's her name? Ruth, right?
Yeah,
Not Ruth. She named Potiphar. Send me that woman.
I know you talking about. I forgot her name. Damn.
She was a widow. She was very beautiful.
She never married. Yeah, Judith. Yeah, she never married again.
Yeah. My wife is Judith. I don't get delusional a lot. She hold you down, doing right by you. That's all you need, bro.
That's right.
You know?
It says,
Brothers even tell you it's kind of better to get a woman in the world, if you will, because these women that know these scriptures, you know what they'll do?
They
Or
use it
think
against you.
they use it against you.
try to.
They use it against you. Why you doing that on this? The Sabbath said don't buy. Why you buying it? You know what I'm saying? So they'll
Not knowing that we're in the grace, and we rehearsing the righteous acts, but they don't know, because they try to
That's
use
what
what
they'll
you
do, bro.
what you taught them, and you try to use what you taught them against you, like they know more than you. Like now,
you be like, yo, look, we can't eat shrimp, but you made me buy this lamb on the Sabbath, like that type of shit. And you back and forth arguments and skirmishes. So it's better to just get a woman that's really, honestly, a woman is more virtuous that serves you, not the Most High. First, they're supposed to serve you first. You their God, you their power. If a woman says,
the Lord is my husband.
Lord is my husband, nah, that's not. The scripture says, well, obedience is better than sacrifice. The Most High says, I want you to worship Him. Okay, then He's gonna worship Yahweh Shah. Then it comes to me. That's the order of things. If you're gonna supersede your husband, come straight to the Most High. That is off, bro. That's off.
These women, they don't know.
That's not how it's supposed to be, bro. She's supposed to be worshiping you.
The scripture, get that scripture. I'm the head of every man.
Corinthians 7.
It breaks it down.
That's right. It
The
says,
hierarchy.
it says there will be three things in my heart. It says there will be three things that my heart fears, and the fourth, I was so afraid, the slander of a city, the pardon, saying the gathering together of an ungodly multitude.
Slandering of the city, getting slandered. Everybody is slandering you.
Yeah.
Yep. And the gathering together of an unruly multitude to do mischief. You know what I mean? And it says, in a false accusation, all these are worse than death.
Yeah, they worse than death because there's all these things could lead you to destruction or either your name, trying to tarnish your name. You know what I mean? You know?
Huh?
It's crazy. I remember a family member, I put a rumor out that I killed a family member or whatever, and that shit was kind of crazy. You know what I mean? It's like it was wild. But yeah, man. This shit is buck. I can't make this shit up. That's a bad slander.
Yeah,
You know?
it is. 1 Corinthians 11, I said 7, I mean 11, but it also says it in 7, but this one is what the brother wanted. 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Yahushua.
The head of every man, I have you know, the head of every man is Yahushua. You know, and the head of Yahushua is Yahweh. And the head of the female is the man. That's the hierarchy. Chain of command.
It says, and the head of the woman is the man,
Uh-huh.
and the head of the anointed Yahushua is the Most High.
That's right. So that's the chain of command. We got a ranking system. The Lord got it where our apostles, our bishops, our elders is a ranking system. It's an order we follow. There's nothing wrong with that because anything else is chaos.
All right.
It has to be structured. Everything has to move in structure, man. Yeah, everything has to move in structure. People don't like order and structure. Everything has to be in structure. This ain't a
Separate too.
This ain't no opinion or feelings or emotion thing. You know what I mean?
right, bro.
It's separate, yeah.
Separate.
And then a lot of stuff I don't want to be knowing of brothers unless they tell me. Because my whole thing is I don't want to know what I don't need to know. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to be in no one's business.
Facts.
Because that's how you get jammed up and into things. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You tell me something, it's cool. If you don't, it's cool. I don't need to know.
That's right.
I don't need to know where you live at, this and that. No, I don't need to know. That's none of my business. You know what I mean?
This is the book of Genesis 3 and 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
I'll greatly multiply that sorrow and that conception. And then that's why you have them labor pains and things, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It wasn't always like that. There was a period in time when it was equivalent of taking a poop. Matter of fact, you look at these animals when they give birth. A horse could come out with just ready to run and shit, like just full, and it's not. You don't see the animals in pain. But Eve, That's how you know these scriptures are real. The woman, they can't take no medication. They can't do nothing, bro. Still, this curse is in effect. It says, unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband.
Your desire supposed to be to your husband, and you're gonna have them labor pains. Your whole world is supposed to be to your husband.
Yep.
All right?
You see how
you can't circumvent your husband and go straight to the top.
That's right, brother.
The chain of command.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That's why that's an order thing, man. You know?
You see how we be like diligent, like try to like, we gotta do our shows, we gotta come out and do that.
Yeah.
That's how your woman should be. I gotta, the house gotta be in order before he gets home. Oh, hey, let me make his meal. Let me get him something before he go out to work. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure. That's how that's their righteousness.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? That's their version of their righteousness. Not come to camp, sister, come to class, and that ain't no woman's righteousness, man.
Yeah.
That's the man's righteousness. The woman's righteousness is what she's doing at home and putting things together. You know what I'm saying? For you. That's what the Most High created them to be, a help me. You know? It says, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
He's supposed to rule over thee.
I'm not sure. We don't know.
That church, I don't know. We don't deal with that. I'm sorry about that. You know, I'm not
we don't know.
You can always go into the lobby and ask them or whatever. Oh, sorry. So yeah, so we do the work. We be peaceful and we de-escalate certain things. You know. You know what I be saying like that, right? Give an answer instead of like, I don't know what I mean. You know what I mean?
So if answer turn away, right?
Yeah, bro. You know? Yeah, but like the thing is, it's an order of things. There's an order. And things are compartmentalized.
Maybe she got the wrong address.
Yeah, but I know it's a church, one of these things where they be gathering today. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm not too sure.
This is some type of church.
Yeah, normally when they do things, the door's open. So, I mean, maybe the wrong date.
Wrong date.
I don't know.
Because
wrong time.
Yeah, because it was closed since we got here.
Every time we here, it was closed. But every time.
Nah, sometimes it's open. Yeah, you see people going in and out.
Yeah. And this might be the wrong time, or it might be tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
All right.
Is it so-called Easter coming up? So that could be
that's next month, right? Something. You know? So yeah. The Lord compartmentalizes things. You know? Everything compartmentalized.
Oh, that's how you get order.
Yeah.
When you separate things, right? Yep. You always give this analogy, right? You go into a department store, any department store, right? How do you know what to go to get your shit? Because you have aisles, right? And in those aisles, they'll break down the products. The toothpaste over here, and they'll even separate by brands. The more you separate, the more order you're creating. You know what I'm saying? You go into a grocery store, the fucking exits with the diapers, you're like, what?
Shit doesn't make sense.
Shit doesn't make no sense. You gotta separate things and create order.
Yep.
That's how it's supposed to be. It's a chain of command. There's a hierarchy.
I guess I got another thing from we got to know the whole lesson.
Everything's hierarchy. Even these are hierarchy. You got a thing called Maslow hierarchy of needs.
Even what?
Maslow hierarchy of needs. I'll look it up. Forgot what it was.
What's that as Isaiah? Instead of rank, instead of a good rank, some shit.
Oh, that's Isaiah 3. 3, yeah. Like 3 and 9, something right there, around there,
Yeah, but I'm looking at 9. Hold on. Isaiah 3rd chapter. We're going into the curses that befall these women.
Oh, I got it. Maslow. This is psychology and shit. Maslow hierarchy of needs. At the bottom, I guess however the pyramid is, physiological needs, breathing, food, water, shelter, clothing, sleep. Up above that, safety and security, health, employment, property, family, and social ability, And above that, love and belonging, friendship, family, intimacy, sense of connection. Above that, self-esteem, confidence, achievement, respect of others, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Got that curse. Isaiah 3:16. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks,
Proud.
right? And wanton eyes.
They always looking at the next dude or looking away when they eyes supposed to be on their man.
Right. They are really supposed to be on the fucking floor.
Well, you corrected me, yeah, see?
Looking down.
Looking down. It says shamefaced. That's shamefaced.
Shamefaced. Yeah.
And walk with so the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling of their feet.
Yeah, like you remember you said those bells on their
Yeah,
heels?
the
And now it's some high heels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. It says, therefore the Lord was. And you know what's crazy with these bitches? They get so fucking scanty just to dub niggas in the club.
Yeah.
You see
And
how
don't look at them. Watch
It's an
this.
ego thing.
Exactly. They go on there just for fucking attention and love turning down dudes, bro. That's how dudes are saying, man. Yo, you see them clubs in Atlanta? They panning the camera around. There's a bunch of bitches in there, and no dudes in there.
There you go.
I'm tired of this shit, bro.
Yeah, so you like this. Now, like you don't pay that no attention. She gonna say you gay or some of them might say you want to look at us. You know what I mean?
But what's the I mean, if you gotta put on something scanty, that's to get attention from the man.
But they'll say, no, I'm doing it for me. That's what they say. I'm wearing this because I like it.
So stay home and look in the mirror then.
There you go.
Stay home and look in the
What
mirror.
happened?
You open the spot?
Nah.
Nah, that's not us.
Jake about to move that whole shit.
You know what I mean? Stay home.
Should be
Stay
in
home.
here.
Or get you them barber mirrors that go around or whatever, and just stay at
I think
home.
it's gonna rain too.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to rain, yeah. It's supposed to rain.
It's dropping on me. It's
It's
dropping.
supposed to be raining and windy out here.
You're looking for peer approval or approval. Stop it.
Right. See, men are honest. So if I'm dressing up and I'm done, I want girls to look at me and, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're going out for, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna waste your time on putting yourself together and all this type of shit
Just
just
to
for
dub
you.
somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
Just for
About to be sneaky, right?
Guess so.
Thank you, my brother.
All right now.
It says, therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head.
Yeah, that's why some of you women need Bosley and all
Some
of
of
those things.
Majority.
Cause your shit is all fucked up, man. Your top, your crown, man. It ain't right.
I bought this out over there.
You walking around with the Hulkamania. Hulkamania rules. Your shit is all
Rocking the
fucked
heat
up.
woman shit.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got the Willie way back. Your hairline is back. Your woman, everything.
And real quick too, like a lot of Jake women like to like when they get the hair from certain heathen women, those heathen women cut their hair off because in their tradition they believe it was a curse onto them. Okay. So they cut it off, you know, like it's some heathenness and shit. But it just goes to show you wearing basically all cursed fucking hair on top of your head, man.
That's why your shit is fucked up.
There's another thing that's coming out on TikTok and all these other social media outlets that most of this hair is giving women cancer. It's giving a lot of women cancer because it's the chemicals they put in it to keep it fresh. You know what I mean?
And then it ain't the expensive one. I'm sorry, brother. It ain't the no. You got it. And then it ain't the expensive one. And this shit is irritating, clean, sweeping that shit up.
No,
You got to separate that shit from the room.
It's like fucking cat hair, man.
You know what they do is they can even they have to put even if it's the expensive hair, they have to put the chemicals in it to keep the hair from like getting dry and like
Fuzzing up and shit like
decomposing, becoming dry and not
Yeah.
and not worthwhile because how you let them hairs get moist and slick? You ever see somebody die and then like a dead woman, they got still the hair's still there, but it's all dry and kinky and fucked up looking and matted. Them sheep who watch the fairies with their hair be all matted and dead looking. Oh, that's dead hair on top of their head, man. It's not growing no more. It's not big. It's not shiny no more. It's just there because, you know, the hair don't die. It has become like matted down. You can say it died, but it become matted down, and you combing it, and it's, you know, it's hard to comb. It's like a brick, you know. So they gotta put chemicals in it to keep it shiny, to keep it looking manageable. And that's what, and them chemicals that's going on top of their head, and it's going into their scalp and going into their brain, because right here is the pineal gland.
Yeah.
Of a person. So when you got that covered with somebody else's hair,
That's what I heard.
the pineal gland right here. Oh, I thought it was on top. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it might be on the side. I forget the location.
Well, in any event, we know what the pineal gland is in the head.
Pineal, yeah.
The pineal gland is in the head. You know what I mean?
They're getting jacked up either way.
It shows you that the Bible is real, man, because these curses, you know, it's only the nigga woman really that got hit with this curse. She can't grow her shit, bro.
The Latin tribes,
Because the Judite men can.
that's right.
Judite men can grow their hair if they wanted to. But the Judite woman, no matter what, they should just cap.
But it's a shame for a man to have long hair.
Right.
But I know one thing, you ain't lying. I can feel that fuzz on my head. The raindrops, you feel it, right?
We're about to get out of there anyway, man.
Yo, I know that much. And we be getting on the women over there. Today, all they was getting on the women, man.
That's what the Lord wanted.
Now, I'm not gonna say, I'll tell you off camera, bro.
It says, therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts.
Yeah, so basically you are out of shape and all of that. You messed up, but you don't got no, your hairline, your hair's all jacked up. You don't got hair. You got to borrow hair. You got borrow hair. Rent a center. You got borrow hair. You know what I mean? It ain't yours. And
You gotta rent it.
And then your body shape is messed up. And see me, I don't care. I'm out of shape. I got high not proud, but high self-esteem.
No.
So I don't care about that shit.
All I'm saying is,
you know what I mean?
The older man
But
get,
we talking
right?
about you.
The older man get, and he keep himself in shape. He don't lose no value.
You know what I mean?
Because,
Oh, right. Yeah.
the older man gets, and even if he don't keep himself in shape really, but if he keep a maintain a healthy diet and he don't look all twisted, even if he do look twisted, look at Biggie. That nigga was twisted. He still was getting, you know what I mean? Because
You got money.
yeah, because a man, as he get older, his value gets up. As a woman gets older, her value goes down. You know what I mean? So that's why these women in their 20s, they be out there. You see them in their 30s, they be complaining about where the men go.
Even like men who get older and grow gray hair, what they call them, silver fox.
Fox, yeah.
And you
They don't
wanna
call
be
gray hair
messing-
women no damn
and
nothing.
You won't be
Just
messing
call
with
them
them
old.
drug dealer dudes. When you tired of dealing with them drug dealer niggas, don't come messing with the dudes that got good jobs and everything and go fuck their life up. Stay dealing with them jail niggas.
And you know one thing, another thing, in high school, right, you can see a chick that you like, you know, and you liked her, you was trying to get with her, she didn't like you, but she that you was being corny, but you see her with the niggas coming around, you know, niggas come around, the drug dealers come around, that dropped out of school, they come around to pick up chicks, they should go to the school, so they kind of well known, they come around to school, the high school, to show their whips off, you know what I'm saying? They clothes off and they jewelry and everything, and they splurging. You get a chick, they go for that. Then they get knocked up, 2 or 3 kids by the nigga, or 1 kid by him, another kid by him, he go to jail. So now she got 3 kids, or 2 or 3 kids by different men. And now, here she see you looking good. She kind of big now.
And you got benefits and everything. You got a so-called good job or whatever. You know what I mean? And then they don't stay with them niggas that keep getting locked
Now
up.
she's kind of big now. She got 3 kids or 2 kids. This nigga ain't shit. He's locked up. And she's like, oh, how you doing? You looking good. How you doing? Now she's trying to give you some play. Now she's trying to give you the number.
Keep
now she's
messing with Money Ron.
Now she's trying to give you the number so she could so you can get together. So she can squeeze you like she squeeze the rest of them niggas. But it's too late now. You twisted now, lady. Nobody wants you. I know I wouldn't.
Now you want to fuck up the working man shit. Nah.
No, she just what?
There's a lot left, bro. 6:30, let's just close up.
Okay.
There's a lot left for that.
Good. What she do? She just want somebody to help her out because now she's twisted now. That's all that is. She need a spouse now.
That's it, brother.
All right. So with that, we like to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Kakodash.
Double honors to our apostles, our bishops, and honors to Akim that pushed this truth out. And sincerity week in and week out. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.